Hey guys, Olamide here. Buying a used car? You're about to enter a world of potential joy and potential headaches. That's why today, I'm arming you with the ultimate pre-purchase inspection checklist. First things first, let's talk about the VIN, or Vehicle Identification Number. It's like a car's fingerprint, and you can learn a lot from it. Make absolutely sure the VIN on the car matches the one on all the paperwork. That means the title, registration, insurance, the whole 9 yards. You also want to double check it against the engine and chassis number if you can find them. But wait, there's more. Go online and run that VIN through a few reputable vehicle history report services. This will tell you if the car's been stolen, totaled in an accident, or even had a little swim in a flood. You don't want to skip this step. Alright Sherlock, time to put on your detective hat. We're on the hunt for accident damage. Start by looking for any inconsistencies in the paint. Does the color match perfectly across all panels? Are there any oversprays or areas where the paint looks a little new? Next, check those panel gaps. They should be nice and even all the way around the car. Uneven gaps, especially around the hood, doors, or trunk, can be a telltale sign of past repairs. And keep an eye out for any suspicious-looking welds. Those could be signs of more serious structural repairs. Don't forget to ask the seller if the car has a salvage or rebuilt title. That usually means it's had a rough past. Rust might seem like a minor annoyance, but trust me, it can be a silent killer slowly eating away at your car's structure. Get down and dirty, literally, and inspect the underbody. Pay close attention to the wheel wells, rocker panels, and anywhere the body meets the frame. A little bit of surface rust is usually no big deal, especially in older cars. But if you see any deep, crusty rust, or worse, rust that's actually eaten through the metal, that's a major red flag. Walk away. Also, check under the hood and trunk for any signs of rust or water damage. Safety is non-negotiable, folks. Start by checking all the seat belts. Make sure they latch securely, retract smoothly, and aren't frayed or damaged. Then, turn on the ignition and watch the airbag light on the dashboard. It should illuminate briefly and then turn off. If it stays on, blinks, or doesn't come on at all, there's a good chance there's an issue with the airbag system. This could be a simple sensor problem, or it could be something much more serious and expensive to fix. Suspension and shocks. Is this car riding on a cloud or a brick? You want a car that rides smooth, not like a rickety old wagon. Here's a simple test. Push down hard on each corner of the car. It should bounce once and then settle back to its normal ride height. If it keeps bouncing or takes a while to settle, the shocks or struts are probably worn out. During the test drive, pay close attention to how the car handles over bumps and dips. Do you hear any clunking, banging, or squeaking? Those are all signs of worn suspension components, which can be a pain and expensive to replace. Tires are your only point of contact with the road, so don't overlook them. First, check the tread wear. Is it even across all 4 tires? Uneven wear could indicate an alignment issue or a problem with the suspension. Next, inspect the sidewalls for any cracks, bulges, or punctures. And don't forget to check the tire age. Tires have a shelf life, even if they haven't seen a lot of miles. You can find the manufacture date on the sidewall. It's a 4-digit code where the first 2 digits represent the week, and the last 2 digits represent the year. Pop the hood and let's get up close and personal with the engine. Don't be intimidated. Just look for anything that seems out of place. Are there any fluids leaking? Do you smell anything burning? Are any belts cracked or frayed? How about loose wires? Now locate the engine oil dipstick, usually a bright yellow handle. Pull it out, wipe it clean, reinsert it, and then pull it out again. The oil should be a honey-like golden brown or a darker color. If it looks milky or foamy, that means coolant is mixing with the oil, which is a huge red flag and indicates a serious engine problem. Also, check your coolant levels. They should be between the min and max lines, and the color should be clean, not rusty or sludgy. This is the fun part. Take the car for a good long test drive in various conditions, city streets, highways, and even some back roads if possible. Pay attention to how the car accelerates, brakes, and handles. Do the brakes feel firm and responsive? Is the steering tight and precise? Do you hear any strange noises or feel any vibrations? And don't forget to try parking and reversing. This is a good way to check visibility and make sure the steering doesn't make any clunking noises. Electrical components, don't get left in the dark. Now it's time to test all those electrical gremlins. Turn on the headlights, taillights, brake lights, turn signals, hazard lights. You get the idea. Make sure everything works as it should. Don't stop there. Roll down all the windows, test the air conditioning and heater, crank up the radio, try the wipers, honk the horn, and make sure all the gauges on the dashboard are working correctly. Start the car cold and take a peek at the exhaust pipe. A little puff of white smoke on a cold day is normal, but excessive smoke, or smoke of any color other than white, could be a sign of trouble. Here's a quick cheat sheet. Blue smoke means the engine is burning oil. White smoke, especially if it has a sweet smell, usually indicates a coolant leak. And thick black smoke, that means the engine is burning too much fuel. Documents, dot your I's and cross your T's. Almost there. Before you seal the deal, we've got to talk about paperwork. First, make sure the seller actually has the title to the car, and that it's free and clear of any liens. A lien means there's still money owed on the car, and you don't want to get stuck with that debt. Ask for the car's service history if available. This will give you an idea of how well the car's been maintained and if there are any recurring issues. Finally, take a look at the odometer and make sure the mileage seems reasonable for the car's age and condition. If it seems suspiciously low, the odometer may have been tampered with. So there you have it. That's your ultimate pre-purchase car inspection checklist. I know it seems like a lot, but trust me, taking the time to do a thorough inspection now can save you a world of headaches down the road. Remember, knowledge is power. And when it comes to buying a used car, being informed is your best defense against getting stuck with a lemon. By following this checklist, you can make a more informed decision and avoid potential headaches. Happy car hunting! Buying a used car should be an exciting experience, and by following these tips, you can make sure it stays that way. Good luck with your car hunting, and I'll see you in the next video.